This is a story called Death in the Pot, dun dun dun, or How God Fixed Lunch. And it comes from the book of 2 Kings, chapter 4. So here we are, a long time ago in Israel, smack dab in the middle of a nasty famine. No crops, no bread, just dusty bellies growling everywhere. Elisha the prophet had a school of young prophets, and all of their cupboards were bare too. Everyone needed food, and they needed it fast. Elisha came up with a plan. Bring a big pot, and we'll make a stew for the whole crew. The students nodded, anything to stop their grumbling tummies. Scatter across the hillside, Elisha said, and pick whatever plants you can find. One student spotted some wild green gourds. He thought, jackpot, and grabbed a bunch of them. Back at camp, he chopped up the gourds and dropped them in the stew. Only problem was, he didn't know these gourds were poisonous. Uh-oh. The stew finally simmered, but when they chowed down, blech, yuck, gross. They dropped their bowls and shouted, "Elisha, there's death in the pot!" Elisha stayed cool as a cucumber. He trusted God would provide a solution. He grabbed a handful of flour, just plain flour, and sprinkled it into the bubbling mess. Elisha had faith in God's power, so he said, "Serve it to the men so they can eat." And everyone gulped it down. Problem solved. Surprise! The poison was gone. The stew tasted amazing, a 5-star Famine cuisine. Bowls clinked, bellies cheered, and lunch was officially saved. God turned a deadly dish into a delicious dinner, showing He can take on any problem, no matter how big or small. The end.